Let's take a look at the Marvel Legends M'Baku Build-A-Figure wave, Black Panther in his Vibranium suit, which of course we see in Infinity War. Let's go. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. My name is of course Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Today our Marvel Legends reviews continue with this M'Baku Build-A-Figure wave, aka the second Black Panther wave of the year. Now, as you can see, we have Black Panther himself in front of me in his updated Vibranium costume with those purple highlights, which is looking very nice, but it has the Infinity War logo here, which is fine by me, as you do see this costume in Infinity War. We also get an unmasked Chadwick Boseman head, which seems to look a lot more accurate to Chadwick Boseman than the previous version did. So yeah, I'm curious to see if this is an updated body or just a repaint of the previous version. We need to open it up to find out. On the side, we get a picture of Black Panther in his Vibranium suit, and then of course we get some promo art from the film on the back, which is a little bit different to seeing product shots usually of the toys, but I'm not complaining about it. I think it looks nice. And then of course you get a list of all the figures in the wave you need to complete the M'Baku Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing Black Panther in his Vibranium suit. So yeah, without further ado, let's get King T'Challa open. And here we have Black Panther out of the packaging, and first impressions are it is what you expect. It is the first Black Panther figure, but with the updated paint deco, with obviously now this purple metallic paint throughout the creases of the previous Black Panther figure we had. So obviously we see the Vibranium suit in the Black Panther film, and then it continues over to Infinity War. So it is screen accurate, and I do quite like this body mold for Black Panther. It is well articulated. Definitely get this guy in some dynamic poses, as you would expect. You know me, I'm not the guy to go to for posing action figures, but I like having the option too. And yeah, I really like it, to be fair. Definitely going to stand out amongst your other Black Panthers. I just need to get the hot water, cold water to mine, because it comes out the packaging a little bit warped due to the pose that it's in the packaging. You can see there the leg's a little bit warped, but again, that's something that we can easily fix. But yeah, positives are really like this body mold, so I'm not complaining that we've got another reissue, and I do like the metallic purple on the figure. So looking in regards to accessories, he does come with a Build-A-Figure piece for M'Baku, of course. So obviously subscribe to the channel, as once I've reviewed all of the figures in this wave, I will of course review M'Baku Build-A-Figure. So I look forward to building him, and there is his arm. He does come with two interchangeable fists as well. So at the minute you can see he's got his two claws. Now you can change them out. Simple, simple, simple to his two fists. So now you've got a fist and a claw. It is that simple. And then we also get an interchangeable unmasked head, which is a lot more accurate to Chadwick Boseman. So let's zoom in, show you this, and I'll show you some of that detail on that purple metallic paint. So here we have a closer look at that unmasked head that comes with the figure. And as I said, it is a lot more accurate to Chadwick Boseman than previous. Probably not 100% dead on, but not bad at all. You can see his beard there, and I can definitely see Chadwick Boseman in there. If you say you can't, you're lying. Especially compared to this guy here. So this is obviously the unmasked head from the first Black Panther wave, and you can see even the skin tone is different there. So the new one is definitely much more accurate to Chadwick Boseman than the previous one. But yeah, you let me know what you think. And as we're zoomed in here, you can see a closer look at this metallic purple paint throughout the figure. So again, just for a quick comparison with the old one, you can see it's the same figure with the same creases, but now those creases have been painted with this metallic purple from his Vibranium suit. That's the front and the back, of course. So yeah, I quite like it. And as I said, you get one set of claws, and the claws are very nice, and you do get some Vibranium powers showing there on the fists, claws, sorry, but then the fists don't have any purple paint on the fists, are just black. But yeah, I do quite like it. So let me pull this out and get into some better comparisons, but it is what you would expect. As it goes, before I do that, let's actually show you the Black Panther head sculpt, because that has got a lot of paint on it. So yeah, I do quite like that. And if you look really closely, you can actually see details within the purple paint, you can actually see it like little bits of silver. So yeah, I do like it. I hope that comes across well on camera, because there are some sort of patterns within that silver paint, especially on the mask. But yeah, looking good. So as you can see, exactly the same figure from the Black Panther Wave 1, just this time it's been updated with the updated paint. And yeah, I do like this one more and more as I look at it, especially once you re-watch Black Panther and you realise how much the Vibranium suit comes into play. It is nice to have both options for display. And yeah, I'm not going to go over articulation, as if you have this first one, you're going to know the articulation for this. But this one was a little bit loose for me, where this one a little bit sturdier. But yeah, articulation is what you would expect. You can see the butterfly joints, you can see the double jointed elbows. It is got a good range of motion, as you would expect for a dynamic Black Panther figure. So I could go through lots of comparisons with Black Panthers, so I guess we could do that straight away. And I'm going to take out this movie Black Panther and bring in the comic-based Vibranium Suit Black Panther. So I think this was maybe a Walmart or Walgreens exclusive. I can't remember off the top of my head. But this has been out for a while now, probably over a year. And as you can see, we have the comic black and purple. And then we have the MCU black and purple. And the MCU one is a little bit shorter. And just for curiosity's sake, can the Chadwick Boseman head... Yeah, there you go. So the Chadwick Boseman head does fit on this body, if you ever wanted to use that. So here we have Black Panther compared to both versions of the Golden Jaguar Eric Killmonger. This is the one from the 2-pack, which has got a greyish tone to it, but more of the gold showing. This one's a bit darker, not as much gold showing. So these two do look good compared to each other, especially from that final scene in the film where they're both battling each other. So yeah, these two look pretty good together. But you also see this outfit in Infinity War as well. So if I just take off the Chadwick Boseman head, put back on the Black Panther head just for a minute, and let's bring in some Infinity War characters. I've got a couple next to me. So I've got Cap. Obviously that scene where him and Cap run into battle ahead of everyone else was pretty good. It's a shame that that head sculpt looks nothing like Chris Evans. And then also, just for a female sake, there we have Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow. And they look good together. So if you are building an Infinity War display, this Black Panther will fit in there very, very nicely. So a couple more comparisons. Here we have the Okoye Build-A-Figure and of course Nakia. So this makes me look forward to opening some more of those Dorio Milajes and army building them a little bit, so we can have him with his army on display. And I just thought I'd mention as well, you can obviously fit the unmasked Chadwick Boseman head that we got with this guy on the old black body as well, if you wanted to do that. And that doesn't look too bad at all. A lot more accurate with those head sculpts. And then last but by no means least, here we have the Vibranium Suit Black Panther compared to the only other figure that I've reviewed from this second wave so far, and it is Claw, which is going to be hard to beat as one of my favourites for the wave, even though I do like this guy a lot more than I thought I would. Now I've got it and compared it to some figures, definitely going to stand out in the display. But now you can recreate one of those scenes from, I think, is it Shanghai, where they're at the casino and they start chasing each other. Yeah, those two look very good together. So final thoughts on this Black Panther. It is what you expected. It's the previous version with a bit of paint on it, but again, it is screen accurate. It is a good body mold for a Black Panther figure, so there's not too much to complain about. I'm not going to complain. I quite like it. So yeah, you let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you happy that we got one of these, or were you happy with your own custom? Because I know a lot of people made customs of this guy, but I'm happy that Hasbro give me one, as I don't trust myself painting a figure. But yeah, as I said, let me know in the comments below what you think. And as always, make sure you hit that notification bell and subscribe button, as I will be reviewing the rest of these figures over the next couple of days. So yeah, as always, people, let me know what you think in the comments, and I shall see you on the next one.